Good evening, folks. Huddle up. It's just me, Mitch Carr. I am here because we're having some technical difficulties with our stream. We're trying to get Dave Walls to be part of this. He is currently at City Stadium in Lynchburg. It is the opening day, the home opener for the Hill City Howlers, their brand new nickname over there. And he's at the stadium. He's going to be shooting video and getting some highlights for you for later this evening for the Sportscast at 11 o'clock. But we have had some network changes here at WDBJ7, some very technical stuff that I don't understand at all. And I think it has thrown a few different things offline. So we're unable to bring Dave to you. And as a result, we're unable to bring you what we would normally bring you as far as the Hometown Sports Huddle goes. So with that in mind, I do have one piece of news that the folks that are staying with us at this time, the clock doesn't even work in this room, so that's interesting. Clearly things are not ideal here, but Amaka Ogugua Hamilton, she was the former UVA basketball coach for the women's side of things. She was let go at the end of the season, a season in which they made a historic run. They became the first ever women's college basketball team to go from a play-in game to the Sweet 16. They beat Arizona State in the play-in game. They were able to win their first round game, and then they were able to upset Iowa, the number 2 seed. So they went from the play-in game as a 10 seed. They won 2 games. They eventually faced, let's see, who ended up ending their time there. Anyway, they were able to make it all the way to the Sweet 16. It was an incredible accomplishment. You know, the team talked about a culture and togetherness. And then they fired the coach. And so we are still trying to figure out exactly what transpired there. The New York Post does have a story. I'm not going to necessarily mention it to you. You can go find it yourself. It mentions that the culture was not as great and together as it might have seemed when they were speaking up there at the NCAA tournament. But here's the thing. I haven't reported that myself. I haven't verified it. And I'm not going to read somebody else's reporting without knowing exactly where it came from or who the source was. What I can tell you, and this has been confirmed, is that the University of Virginia has hired Aaron Russell, who is the head coach at the University of Richmond for the last 7 years. He took the Spiders to the NCAA tournament in the last 3 years in a row. They won their first ever NCAA tournament game last year in 2025. And so he will now take over as the head women's basketball coach at the University of Virginia. As far as that coaching change goes, as far as why they got rid of Amaka Ogugua Hamilton and decided to make this coaching change, that is something that we hope to learn more about and be able to report to you here in this area a little bit later. But that's going to do it for now for our hometown huddle. I wish we had more. I wish the technology was working, and we're going to try to get that figured out and get this back to you. So that's going to do it for the hometown sports huddle. I am sorry for those of you who are interested in seeing what's going on at opening night over there in Lynchburg, but sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to. And we will hopefully be back with another edition tomorrow on Wednesday, and we will hopefully have Austin and Dave alongside and be able to give you the wonderful sports discussion that you deserve. Until then, thanks for watching.